Looks like the company known for tax write-offs have released some trailers today, and funny enough, I'm surprised by the ones they showed because I'm expecting to see more of this during New York Comic Con. Hey, what's up, you guys? It's me, Derry, the Overview, back again with another video. So we got an official trailer, or guess what I can call it, the final trailer for It, Welcome to Derry, a prequel series based off It. And let me just say, looking at the teaser that they showed before this, during San Diego Comic Con, which is just funny, this is like a Comic Con tradition at this point. I like what they showed for the premise of this show, where you're getting exactly the point where Pennywise first landed on Earth. You're seeing the story revolve around kids, but also the adults in Derry, which out of the ordinary, people would suspect Derry is a strange place. But funny enough, these characters are actually well aware of what's been going on and how things aren't as normal as they used to be. Personally, I thought the show was going to be about the kids, but it looks like we're going to be dealing with the adult story too, set in the 60s, and funny enough, which is actually taking place where the original book actually took place. I like what I saw in the previous trailer, which kind of reminded me of like the original teaser for the first It, but weirdly enough, it's like, huh, I don't see no difference comparing this to the movie where you can look at the movie in its own way. Yeah, it has its own cinematography, but if you're looking at the show side by side, it's exactly the same in tone. And how Andy Muschietti, who also directed the two movies, is also involved in this too. I like how they're still in the same tone and it doesn't feel different, unlike the movies. But the main thing I've noticed throughout all these little teasers and trailers they've been putting out for this thing is that they're holding out on Pennywise. Like, I know Pennywise himself has been showing up a lot in the movies, and we already know what he looks like, but it's almost like, yeah, we know what we're in for, and also the thing that was selling Alien Earth was the fact that, yeah, we know what the Xenomorph look like, so we know it's going to show up at some point, but even though they can tease it a little bit, we still want to see it. Let's just hope we get a glimpse of Pennywise in this trailer, so let's get to it. Hmm.
Hello? Oh, hi. I'm Rick, by the way. Whoa.
Was renting a house in town. 8 years living on base, I just think my missus is ready for a little taste of normal.
Well, if normal is what you're after, you two are going to love Derry.
You don't like it much down here, do you, Miss Handler?
You know, it's hard not to miss the things you leave behind.
The Paul Bunyan statue hasn't been made
Into
yet.
the swing of it, though. Starting to feel like home.
Things happen here. We don't really talk about it. No one does.
They never even found a body. But maybe we could figure out what really happened to him.
Could have been a drifter.
Do you think somebody could kidnap a kid and keep him underground? In the sewers?
It is almost like akin to the original
What happened?
TV version.
We have 25 disappearances, 7 confirmed deaths, mostly children.
Something bad's coming.
What is that?
First look. And you saw it, notice the teeth there. Oh! I didn't expect him to pop up in this. Good look at Pennywise too. Totally unrelated to the show at hand, but I'm still distraught because it's funny how Harry Morgan is in this show, and I guess you could just say you don't even need the police, you don't even need the kids, you don't even need the adults in this adventure. Only thing he has to do is teach Dexter Morgan the code so he can just find his way to scare Pennywise himself. It's just funny that we just saw him in Resurrection and now I'm seeing him in here. It's like, yeah, all the new Dexter fans are just gonna be looking at this like, oh, that's his dad. Yet again, with this trailer, it's kind of funny though. Everything feels a little bit familiar to formula. Like all the kids are going missing, something's going on in the town of Derry, but these adults don't know what's going on. And also, I guess another Stephen King adaptation referencing another piece of media of his. Like I know I didn't even peep it at first, but then looking back, I saw that the bus that they're on is actually the Shawshank bus. I know we just had The Long Walk come out recently, and funny enough, they did reference a couple elements of other Stephen King stories there too, which I'm like, I'm not going to negate the fact that almost all these stories are connected, and it kind of makes me wonder what could have been if that movie that everybody hated so much. I can't remember what it's called. Damn, I don't even remember what it's called. The Dark Tower just hit me just now. If they could try and do that as a series, that would actually be kind of cool if they actually tried it on HBO. Besides that, I just want to say this trailer still is a little bit mysterious, a little bit bleak, where it's not showing a little bit too much of the plot, just the familiar elements we've seen from the movies, and a good, decent look at Pennywise, which it doesn't look too far off versus what we saw originally in the first movie. But it is kind of funny to see, though. Yeah, he's already brutal in his form, and I don't even know if they're gonna actually go with the whole spider thing in this because we already know he's gonna transform into it in this chapter 2. But I kind of want to see what he would other transform into because we already know he's like a boggart transforming itself into other things that they're afraid of. But hopefully we get to see a little bit more of that since we barely saw that in the other movies. We saw it in glimpses, but we didn't see him like actually transform into other people's fears until it just reached them. Unlike this is the first time he's landed on Earth and he's just experiencing these guys for the first time. Trailer's still good, and hopefully during New York Comic Con I actually get to see a lot more because they have a panel going on that Saturday, and I hope they actually show off a couple clips from the show, not even the same trailer twice, because if they show another trailer, I feel like I might just well wait for the show since I know it's coming out in October. Other than that, trailer looks good, and we're in to see it again this year. All right, guys, thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to leave a like and subscribe. All my social media is down in the description below, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye, guys.